I'm still enjoying my dinner, so don't expect too much talking yet.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can. A sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray.
So, Hot Shield Mummy is being sacrificed. Already a 0 out of 10 game.
Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
I forgot to take paid promotion off.
Mother?
Did not get a code for so off it goes. I think hardly anyone did, but still.
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Unit move. Move the cursor with left stick to select all units and command him to move across the battle stage. Select Queen Elenia's unit and use the move command to make the march toward boss position.
Consider wisely our options. Forward!
Oji has a hot mage in their group,
Does this suit you?
so that mage isn't gonna survive.
Regrettable end. I am your shield. We shall see our duty through. I trust you. I never
How's
miss.
this? Victory is ours!
Okay, so they keep marching.
you!
My magic is yours.
How the fuck did that ice coffin miss?
Go. I must fight on!
Seize her!
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. It is but a great shame I couldn't aid you further. All has gone according to plan, my lord. And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Then the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornea's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornea's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers embers of resistance burned on. Yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. 10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornea.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Zenoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember,
Hodrick?
to apprehend the
Wasn't
traitors
Hodrick
alive.
one of the Queen's units?
Understood, sir!
Could have sworn he was in her vanguard.
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the Guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show.
Rough her up if you want, but don't forget. The girl dies, and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying.
She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring.
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Battle stages are the fields of combat where allied and enemy units wage war. Each battle stage has specific conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeating enemy runners. Deploying units, all allied units is flying a blue flag. First move the cursor to the command post and then give Elaine's unit battle. So must be obviously safe. Why not? And then let's see if I check options. Style on. Voice language is fine, outrun is fine. I can't change the difficulty yet. Oh well.
The day will be ours.
Deploying a unit consumes 1 valor point from the gorge displayed in the upper right of the screen. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses, and more.
Onward.
When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battle. Select battle once you finish preparing to enter the fray. I mean, that's not really anything I wanna do, even can do. Battles play automatically according to various predetermined rules. First, the combatant's initiative determines their turn in order with a battle. When the combatant turns arrives, they will use one of their active skills. Use an F skill consumes E, and he has 2. Commandants will take turn using active skills in order according to initiative. Battle will continue until all run out of it. Passive skills will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. First Elaine's Noble Guard skill triggers when he's attacked, causing him to protect himself. Using passive, okay. For PP. Quick heal from Scarlet because it's a passive. That's what I thought, but that was clearly inactive. Finding enemy's parting blow skill triggers at the end of the battle, performing an additional attack. Why do I not get a parting blow? You can also press Y to see the battle. Neither unit is defeated in a battle. The side with lower percentage HP remaining is the loser. When losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and enters a waiting state, running and immobile for a short time.
We march. The path is set.
First strike, engaging waiting unit will grant the attacking unit first strike. A unit executing first strike will always act first. I wish it told me how much damage I will deal or take.
A fine bout.
Garrison a unit in a town, fort, or other facility will allow that unit to liberate the facility. Gehen zu Summoner. Okay.
For the liberation.
Liberating facilities will replenish valor points and boost your score. Additional facilities that have been available have spaces from which allied units can be deployed. Unit movement units can be ordered to move to any location you specify.
Sure thing. On it. All done. I'm up. You got it.
I was trying to move the other ones too. Yes, piss poor initiative. Terrible damage. Different units have different degrees of mobility. The higher the status, the quicker they will move to battle stages. Units' combined mobility is determined by the individual mobility stat of its members.
In service of the royal family, what would you ask? As you wish.
And two allied units are in close proximity. One can swap in for the other. Press L or R to have just units swap in. Battle, you will see a prediction of how much damage each unit. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see.
It's not looking great.
So he deals 0 and takes 9.
The face of your demise.
They deal 0 and take 92, which kills them. That works for me.
Stand true. trivial undertaking.
Necromant's HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skills, we can restore HP and be incapacitated combatants. So no permadeath unlike Fire Emblem.
I've got to make this work.
What time limit? Selecting multiple units, move the cursor while holding A to select units and give them all the same order at once. After selecting the desired units, choose a destination. Other unit move or pressing A during a battle will maybe pause the game. And the items command can be used even while the game is paused. This. And then that.
On it.
Then we will pause. Pause.
I shall hold nothing back.
You face me.
Come.
Yeah. I too come. All the time, in the gym especially.
Hold fast.
I guess Lumia died because I'm only now seeing your message. But she's actually playing that on her Switch right now, so it's all fair game.
The path is set. The time is at hand.
I shall hold.
Come then.
Come.
Coming so hard right now.
I have you.
Like there's zero reason to not use the cavalry unit.
Glory to the liberation.
Maybe.
I've not chosen.
Depends on the reason for the divorce. I'm just gonna let this guy mark on to me.
Upon the face of your demise.
Your villainy ends here.
Come. Stand true. The battle is won. A trivial undertaking.
To me.
Like he's also so much faster, like
The face of your demise.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I have auto mode on, but it's not auto moving.
What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself. Not today!
Hold fast. I fight in me yet.
Let me check that. No, do not skip cutscene. hold ZR to fast forward the game at once time quickly. Fast forward can be used in boosted during battle. Okay. System. Yeah, oh, never mind. It was off. That explains it. Same as auto run, accidentally.
I shall hold nothing back. I have you. Try again. The battle is won. Fatigue has struck. I'll not fail you. By your word.
We march. Onward.
As expected.
You face me.
I'm trying to give them XP for the kill. Because Joseph is already level 20 and probably capped out.
Enough of your questions, well, interfere and I shall see you suffer for it.
Light!
We march on.
Yep.
Another step forth.
May the Father smile upon me.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince. Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years.
The story is already putting me to sleep.
Of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is. And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we've reached solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spend all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, Your Majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Sure, let's save.
Elaine, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
Chloe! I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind. I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renault, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
And what of Renault?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We want after Renault, we've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we're able.
That's quite a way to go. House cards are excellent attackers who can lower an enemy's defense to deal heavy damage. Let's save. Also, I'm gonna turn on the option for the pass. And use X on the deployment screen to adjust unit formation before engaging in it. Knights are highly effective against infantry-based units and can reverse stage swiftly due to their high mobility. Hoplite boasting great shields, armor, and high physical defense. Hoplites are stout warriors that excel at protecting their allies. These have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge enemy attacks in the front row. Northern Knight front row will be at the front of enemy attacks, while the Knight in the back row cuts down enemy. Or Northern Hoplite with shadow burn of enemy attacks, not with lean edge. Lord in Thief. The Thief in the front row will draw on the enemy attacks, while the Lord in the back focus fully on. Okay, do we He's still level 20. I kind of like the idea of Clive like that. Place placed. But we got Traverse. Then Traverse doesn't level. I think that's what I would. Although maybe he should be in position. Straight like that. For the evasion bullshit.
The day will be ours.
And then we deploy that.
They will know what hit them. To me. Ready. Yes, sir.
Go.
Your villainy ends here.
Interesting, so his EP goes up every time he assault lances. While some of the HP I just lost I can get back
We march.
by attacking here.
Come then.
So much for getting HP back.
Fine bout.
Sure thing.
Let's. I actually heal do that. So yeah.
Ready. On it.
Enemy reinforcements facilities controlled by the enemy army will occasionally call reinforcements to the battle. By attacking the enemy controlling facility, you wish to stem the tide. This will force them to heal, stopping them from summoning reinforcements. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going for right now.
You face me.
You don't stand a
Come then.
Unit details on the screen. You can change the unit's formation, adjust member equipment, and alter the tactic. I'm perfectly fine with that though. Like, all looks perfectly okay. I'm happy with the skills too. I managed attacking though, because I'm still an organizer. Did you say I was gonna heal for? Then again, yeah, never mind, I did. I only took 5 damage, because I healed.
Victory grows ever closer.
Stamina gain spell consume spawn stamina, seen on sheet to a unit sprite. Units with zero stamina will be unable to move. Unit stamina is determined by its leader. Select rest from units action menu to command rest. Units will enter a waiting state. Reminder resting unit defenses against enemy attacks. Units will be unable to use active or passive skills. I still have 3 stamina though.
I'm up.
That's sad. That is so not happening.
Time's at hand.
It's also terrible. Garrison.
Ready.
Whatever that is.
Tis ours now.
Cancer, thank you for saving us. I hope this can be useful. Sure. Also, I can deploy now.
In service of the royal family.
Piercing attacks some kills, like the soldiers long rest can pierce an enemy unit, damaging enemies in the front and back row. Commanders in range is colonel expected using attacks. Try to stagger them instead. Okay. So what we do here is
Awaiting your command.
isn't that how do I go from this menu to changing the
What would you ask? As you wish.
Sure thing.
none of these he's gonna excel.
The time is at hand.
That will do. Okay, now I can organize, so... It doesn't let me organize where I can do. Like... Don't get it. Oh, swap.
Glory to the liberation! For the liberation.
Visitors town pitches have a variety of garrison effects which are bestowed upon the unit garrisoning with it. These effects can prove quite powerful. Can now skip battles.
Awaiting your command. Very well. Hoist the banners.
I'm here. Your villainy ends here.
That's bad.
Tis merely a bit of pain. To me. I'm up. On it.
I shall hold nothing back.
Tried to skip that, but it didn't let me. Let me check something. Nope. That works perfectly fine. I thought maybe it's my controller. It's working. Was it down? Nope. It's fuck you. Because I can't skip. It's start. It's dying sack of shit.
A trivial undertaking.
Actually hold. For now.
This one's mine.
Okay, I did not expect that. So that means I to revive him. How do I use
I just want to sleep.
Bible Orb?
not fail you. As you wish.
Once you can find a better reasoning.
You don't stand a chance. Sorry.
Are you okay?
That's how it's done.
In service of the crown.
No stopping now.
We actually can just attack these guys.
On it.
Good.
This one's mine.
Healing.
Score one for Lex. See, Chloe? I can do stuff. Told you I'm awesome. I'm up. You got it.
Awaiting your command. Very well. I am yours to command, Your Highness.
You don't stand a chance.
I have you.
No stopping now. Sure thing. On it. Ready. This one's mine. Done and dusted. Sure thing. Yes, sir. One for the good guys.
Duo of strength. They're partially recovered. Should try to take that.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I've not chosen my grave yet. I'll not fail you. By
That's
your word.
off right here.
The path is set.
Ready. On it. Sure thing.
The time is at hand.
Where are they?
To me. Now then.
I'm
I
here.
have
Ready.
Doing too much damage.
As you wish.
I get killed if I do that.
Come.
Little bit of tricorn pride for you.
I'll not fail you. By your word. I have taken it as our own.
Sure thing. Yes, sir.
Awaiting your command. Very well.
We march. Onward.
Stars display beneath an enemy stamina represent relative strength. A unit, an enemy unit can have 1 to 3 stars depending on their strength. Start to open the stage menu, we can begin. Yeah, we did that.
What would would you ask? Awaiting your command by your word.
Oh, a bit back.
I have arrived.
Come then. A fine bout.
What would you ask?
And now we can attack.
Very well. I'll not fail you. As you wish. Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Valor skills you can now use. Valor skills during a battle stage used in base acting Valor skills option from him. But you different classes have different Valor skills, each of consumes a Valor point. And Spider-Verse auto skill grants first strike to allied units in range between for fighting any commanders. With 6p. Can we take him out? But what if we do this and then
Stronger than ever.
and now this.
Excellent.
Then I
The path is set.
still don't win, but
Time is at hand.
good enough. I don't know. Fuck is this range? Like, doesn't even work. So let's get him a bit closer. And now try it. Yeah.
You face me.
Still can't take him down. Oh well.
Well, look who finally came knocking.
Apologies, but I fear we lack the time for pleasantries.
That means I used the XP skill too early. Should have used it after. But I thought I could take him down.
We march on. I must never yield. I'll not let this go to waste.
Now then, what if... You do take 2 damage. Which is him, so... What I'm gonna do instead is... To do strange. Physical attack.
Onward.
Yeah, if I had known I wouldn't be able to actually take him down, I would have done the XP later. Could redo the stage, obviously. But I don't think it's that important.
Victory grows ever closer.
Got a Vitality Talisman. Our first accessory. Could have been as fast if I had just one down with the cavalry, but don't think that's the play. I feel like using a unit that is maxed out is a trap
What happened to your
when you
friend?
don't have to use him.
Long gone by now, but with all the time I bought him. Never could have done it without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job. You're gambling with your life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends.
Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet? I'll take any scraps of information you may have. Please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. As long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the...
Yeah, just a shitty ring.
It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate these lands from the oppressive clutches of Zenoira and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I had heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance that got chewed up and spat back out. Never would have guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Elaine, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
Everyone claims their war is righteous.
You're trotting around the crown brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
Doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. King-making's not an everyday job for a merc. But you've seen enough to know I'm worth the gold and more. So we got a deal? We'll even cut you a little discount.
Okay, so I don't get to pick if I even want him. Maybe I don't. What about that?
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
Base trade. It's my new favorite insult.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden. I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause. My prince, fly your crest cross the banner of the liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.
Choose a heraldic achievement to represent Elaine. Edit. Kinda like the diamond shape. That's too grim. Reminds me too much of the other one. We go with that. Grounded. That. Left support. Switch it up a bit. Featuring both lion and a unicorn. Scroll works like that. Change color. Oh, that's yep. Jesus fucking no. I feel like I have to complete it. Then yeah, we do purple. Not very preset options though. Cornea. That is also kinda cool. Cornea is close to what I picked. Yep, saving my progress. We come across a variety of quests as you explore Favor and need to cuff. You can review the details of any quests or buy by pressing start to open the Overlord menu. Move with it. Pods of a new number of vital services allow to hire mercenaries and expand your units. Additionally, services will become available as you gain more renown. For now, try selecting expand units. Expanding units, you can change honors you've earned to increase the maximum size. Honors are awarded for feats of valor and can be expanded at forts for the service of Adviv. Can be earned by completing battle stages, making race, defeating enemies, and more. Okay, so I want him on 3, 4. Because that way I can add another unit. So then Majesty, cool. As characters gain report with each other, their report level will increase. Characters with higher report level receive a bonus that boosts their stats while assigned in the same unit. Reaching certain report level with specific passive characters will also unlock a report conversation between them. Can access the unit formation screen by pressing start. Then. No, do not skip. I can change your equipment. Equip a character with the talisman. Okay, first we want unit formation. I'm content with the leaders so far. But I have thing is I don't know which of them I want. Kinda leaning towards Hodrick. Since that way I keep healing with Elaine, but have someone I can tank. Fortunately, I don't have honor to get another unit up right away. But I might after I do the stuff. So he can't. Roderick has something. This doesn't need. Wait, Clive has gauntlets? Do they do? Oh god, wait. Oh yeah. It's kinda important. So we give Lex the HP. So I have a scarf. I'm more surprised that isn't on Travis. Never mind, it is on Travis. Could give him stuff, but he's overpowered as is, so I doubt I need to. Yeah, that gave me enough honor. First we expand. Which I have to read. This kinda sucks that I can't just run back. Towns provide your army an opportunity to purchase equipment, deliver items, station guards, and more. Complete deliveries to rebuild towns and restore their full functionality. With an armor, when you want to purchase equipment, keep in mind each town's armor has limited stock. Using compare stats, we'll able.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
I want a runic sword, so I'm saving my cash, kind of.
Be seeing ya.
Britons do need healing to up. It's so fucking expensive. I hope that counts for the quest. Yep, it does. Fortunately, I'm still a bit short. Now access to the world map. On the world map, which is at fast abilities and fast travel. Archive entries will be added as you progress the story. Raising the versions of a renowned is the nature service available. Renown can be earned by completing quests, rebuilding towns, and more. I have to say. Stick. Expand. I feel like this is where it should expand first. Another slot would be nice, admittedly. I feel like I want more first. Damn you. To the bloody front. I will not. I think that's the call. But the more I read out loud, the more you don't need to carve. So, let's check if raids work again. The day before yesterday, they worked just fine. So hopefully they do today, because yesterday they didn't. And I send you over to Pharaoh, who is doing Riftstorm dares. Nope, completely bugged. Like, I can't even see them show up in my browser. It's a shame, but have a good one, and I'm out for the night. Maybe, or maybe later we do more, we will see, but this is for now the stopping point.